Hey, it's Coach Ben from Online Soccer Skills, and in today's video, I want to talk to you about goal setting and the importance of that and how you're going to be able to do it. So one of the biggest questions that I've been getting on our YouTube channel is, Coach Ben, we have training at night, we have school during the day. I don't know when I have time to do extra training, or I don't know how to set a schedule of training. That way I can improve my game. Or, there's all of these things that can come up during the day that are going to distract you away from training. And that's why I wanted to make this video. I wanted to make something very simple that you can follow in the future. And it's not going just to help you in soccer, but in the bigger picture, it's going to help you later on in real life. Now, the first thing I want to talk about is if you have goals, if you know what you want, then you need to write them down. It's one thing to think about goals all day and not be that clear about what you want. But when you write them down, when you see them every day, if they're on your phone or if they're hanging up in your bathroom, whatever it is, when you write them down, that's always going to give you a visual reminder about what you need to do, about what you're aspiring for. So for me, every night before I go to bed, I use the same whiteboard here. I write down what my goals are for the next day. That way, when I wake up, I know exactly what I'm supposed to do. Now, when I don't do that, when I wake up that next morning, I'm kind of lost in the day and I don't know, what I'm supposed to do. And I kind of let the day take me by storm rather than, dictating what happens that day. So writing your goals is extremely important. And that's something I highly recommend. All the players that I personally train that go on and play at a high level, they're writing their goals every single day. And that could be a short-term goal, or it could be, a year or 2 or 3 year goal. Whatever it is that they're hoping to do, we have them write it down. So that's step number one. The next thing we're going to talk about is setting your schedule. So if you don't feel like you have time, before school or after school to do extra training, then you're really just making excuses. And you have to be resourceful. And that could be either waking up earlier or going to bed later. It's something that you're going to have to be able to figure out. And no one can tell you how to do that except yourself. And the biggest thing that I've learned, especially the last couple of years, is I know if I wake up earlier, that's going to give me more time to be able to do what I need to do in the morning where there's less distractions. And that's the last thing we're going to talk about here. So what you need to do is you need to be able to set time that's going to be easy for you. And that could be early in the morning, or that could be, later in the afternoon after school. That could be staying after your own practice. That could be whatever you want. But spending, 5-10 minutes a day working on little things to improve your game can make a huge difference. And that might not sound like a lot of time, but every player has 5-10 minutes, an hour, maybe even 2 hours during the day to be able to work on what they want to accomplish. And so when we limit our distractions, though, that helps us be very clear on what we want to achieve. And the more distracted you are, the further away you're going to get from your goal. So it's really important you try to limit your distractions. You try to eliminate any distraction, any person who's standing in your way of you accomplishing your goal. All right, so what I want to do is give you a quick example of what I would do if I'm a competitive youth soccer player right now. So if I was 12 or 13 years old and I know that I want to try to play in college, then I'm going to set small goals. And what I would first do is try to find the most competitive team. So whatever city you're living in, you want to be on the most competitive team so you can play against the best players. Now, after that, I would try to position myself to where when I'm on that team, I'm going to the biggest showcases. So I'm going to college showcases where colleges are coming to watch, and that's going to be happening when you're a freshman or sophomore in high school. And you can set these little goals, though, to position yourself to reach your big goal. And playing college soccer is tough for any player to do, but if you can set small goals, you can reach that goal a lot easier rather than just thinking, oh, I'm going to go play college soccer and not do the little things that you need to do before that. And along with that, I would wake up early. I would do extra training in the morning. I would spend more time on my fitness. These are things that players comment on our videos about. They don't know how to do fitness. They feel out of shape. You have to be able to sacrifice time and a lot of your energy in order to get to the next level. It's not going to be something that anyone's going to give to you. So you have to really go out and earn it. So I hope this video helps, but what you want to try to do, whatever goal you're trying to eventually hit, we want to write them down. So be very clear. After you watch this video, go write down your goals. You can comment below with what your goals are. We would love to help you. Set your schedule. So, if you write your goals down, you know exactly what you're trying to do. Set your schedule. Figure out the time that you're going to go accomplish that. And lastly, limit your distractions. So you need to be laser focused on what you want to accomplish and don't let anything get in your way. All right, I hope this helps. Comment below, share this video with a teammate or a friend if it really helped, and I'll see you next time.